This is a story of transformative infrastructure.
Nairobi is seen as one of the most important cities in the East and Central Africa region. Almost everything that comes into the region must pass through the Kenyan capital.
In Kenya, the birthplace of human evolution, the nation has raised its first elevated highway. A 27.1 kilometer expressway now links the heart of Nairobi with Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, the largest airport in East and Central Africa. The struggle with Nairobi's traffic has evolved into a unique interaction between humanity and towering architecture. This is Nairobi, a city whose skyline has evolved dramatically over the decades. From the colonial era to post-independence Kenya, Nairobi has been a landscape of constant transformation.
Now, before the construction of the Nairobi Expressway, this is how Nairobi used to look like from the skies. But 2 years down the line, the picture is quite different. A 27.1 kilometer road stretching through the central district is now a dominant feature. My name is Enoch Sikolia, a Kenyan TV journalist, and this is the story about the Nairobi Expressway.
31st July 2022, in the heart of Nairobi, the Green City in the Sun, a complex and ambitious construction project has just reached completion. Hailed as a transformative milestone, it has received high praise from Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta and Chinese Ambassador to Kenya, Cho Binjan.
The Nairobi Expressway has not only contributed to alleviating traffic congestion in Nairobi, but also given this beautiful city under the sun a big boost as a regional hub.
This singular project basically secures Nairobi's status as the region's capital, as well as the region's economic nerve center, and therefore strengthening Kenya's position as East and Central Africa's commercial and diplomatic hub.
This expressway has transformed Kenya's capital city, offering a major solution to Nairobi's persistent traffic congestion. Starting from Lolongo, 21.8 kilometers east of Nairobi's central district, this expressway has quickly become a vital artery for Kenya's bustling capital. One man in particular has already felt its impact.
Yeah, here we are. One's here now. Like,
What is the time now?
the time is 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. So once we hit this bus, we just,
At the toll station.
yes,
Ah, so you have ETC.
yes sir, I do.
Aha.
No stopping.
You don't stop.
No, no. The machines know my car. I refuse to waste my time, so I made sure I have the ETC, and then, you know, the barrier opens, immediately my car arrives, and then I hit the expressway and enjoy the scenery.
Alongside this main route is a wealth of amenities. Just a few kilometers from its start, the expressway passes Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, the largest and busiest airport in East Africa. The corridor experienced heavy through traffic, which the previous infrastructure struggled to manage, particularly during rush hour. It was as if the corridor itself could not catch a breath. Relieving congestion on this part of the vital artery of the Northern Corridor, stretching from Kenya's port city of Mombasa to the border town of Malaba, was essential. Central to the plan was the belief that Nairobi required a complete transformation. Bringing this vision to life were Kenyan and Chinese workers who dedicated months to crafting this remarkable engineering feat. Hailing from Kisumu, Kenya's vibrant third city nestled in the western region, Frederick Kojo's fascination with architecture and engineering took root in his childhood adventures. His journey crystallized at university, where he chose engineering as his calling. Today, he stands tall as a key contributor to the groundbreaking achievement of Kenya's first elevated road.
You also get yourself amazed by some of the technological advances that are put in the field. When they come up with something new, and you also wonder, you also ask yourself, okay, this is how it's supposed to be done.
October 2019 marked the groundbreaking moment when the Nairobi Expressway began to take shape, paving the way for a new era in urban connectivity.
When I walk around, I take pictures of the Nairobi Expressway, the Mombasa Road, and compare the two.
He was part of the skilled team from the China Road and Bridge Corporation tasked with constructing Kenya's transformative standard gauge railway, a modern marvel connecting the port city of Mombasa to the bustling capital, Nairobi.
I was so happy, Enoch. The thing is, we all know that many, if not all, would want to work with a mega project like this one. And it was a challenge to me. I wanted to go somewhere. I wanted to go out there where we had where I could get a challenge, not only on the skills that I gain from the SGR, but how do I interact with other people? How do I find other people on the field that are also skilled, and also other staff who are part of this team to undertake this project. So yes, I was so happy.
Once a humble colonial outpost fueling the railway's ambitions, Nairobi has transformed over the decades into a vibrant metropolis, now home to over 5 million souls, a city of dreams, resilience, and boundless growth. The Nairobi Expressway stands as a breathtaking multi-billion shilling feat, crafted to ease the relentless traffic of Kenya's bustling capital. Built by the China Road and Bridge Corporation, now ensures a smoother, faster connection across the city. In a remarkable show of collaboration, Kenyan and Chinese engineers managed to bring this ambitious vision to life in less than 2 years. Stretching 27 kilometers from the eastern edge of Nairobi, this elevated roadway creates a dual-lane passage, transforming the urban landscape. Behind the scenes, an army of bulldozers, excavators, and towering cranes turned this vision into reality. Drilling through a rapidly expanding metropolis nestled among soaring skyscrapers posed an extreme challenge. Every single material, be it steel, concrete, water, or the workforce, had to be transported in, ensuring each piece of the puzzle fit perfectly into place. In July 2020, a massive construction project began at the heart of Kenya's capital city. This was no ordinary project. It was the creation of the country's very first elevated highway. The builders faced a monumental challenge to complete a 27-kilometer route, 13 kilometers of which will be raised above the ground, all within a tight 18-month deadline. The construction site unfolds in two distinct sections. On one side, a 15-kilometer stretch of ground-level roadway is being carved through the heart of the existing A8 highway. Stretching from Lolongo all the way to NextGen Mall. On the other side, the towering elevated roadway begins to take shape, rising high above the ground below. Pojo, the site engineer in charge of the ground level section, oversees a team tasked with the immense challenge of water drainage and earth filling. Their goal: reshape the land, leveling the terrain and setting the stage for the forthcoming road construction.
Areas around the JKA airport, we had some places that had pools of water. So what we did was to set generators in place, to set excavators in place, and to know how to find out where do we have the existing drainage systems, more especially along the vertical lines of Mombasa Road and the surrounding, so that when we started pumping this water, we pump it according to the design, how it's supposed to be done. We channel this water to the existing drainages. We channel this water to in proper places that we don't interfere with other people. We don't interfere with other companies. We don't drain this water so that we, in a way that will interfere with the normal activities of other companies along the surrounding.
A fleet of bulldozers, scrappers and trucks work tirelessly, moving millions of cubic meters of sand and rock. Once cleared, the area is meticulously compacted and flattened, laying the foundation for a robust and durable roadway. At the heart of this monumental project, machines lead the charge. Jane Gatia, a single drum roller operator working on the Expressway, is excited.
First, wanna feel niko blessed to be here. Ni baraka. So I don't take it for granted because najua ni watu wengi wanataka kukua kwa hii project but they don't make it. So mi wana feel furaha, then nikijua hii ni kitu yenye haitaisha kesho ama kesho kutwa, ni kitu itakaa hapa nitakuwa naiona daily. Nikipata watu wengi nitakuwa naambia ni at least I was here, nilijenga hii barabara tukiwa na mabeste wangu.
The builders face an awe-inspiring challenge, one that demands precision and resilience. The scale of the elevation is massive by Kenyan standards, with a scope of work that stretches the imagination. Just months after construction kicked off, work on the bridge's foundation began to take shape. Each column, designed to support the towering highway, needs a robust substructure, the bedrock that will anchor it firmly in space. These substructures are designed to cave into solid rock, ensuring an unshakable hold. To bring East Africa's longest bridge to life, advanced drilling machines and an array of powerful cranes have been called to action. These machines represent the cutting edge of modern bridge construction, pushing the boundaries of what is possible. To build the elevated section of the expressway, towering concrete piers are carefully positioned. This is where the power of drilling comes into play. A rotary drilling rig is employed to cave deep holes for the columns that will support the structure. With precision, the rig generates immense torque and rotation, spinning the drill bits at speeds between 50 and 120 RPM as it cuts through the solid rock below. On Bunyala Road, John Wekesa and his Chinese counterpart Li Huang are working tirelessly against the clock, preparing the ground for the foundation of a shaft. It is here that massive concrete piles are formed, reinforced with steel for strength. These piles act as sturdy, deep anchors beneath the concrete base, each one spanning 5 meters in diameter and plunging more than 10 meters into the earth. The depth of each pile is determined by the solidity of the underlying rock, ensuring a secure foundation for the structure above. When the solid rock is finally hit, each hole or pile is carefully packed with concrete, but only after the steel reinforcement cage is securely positioned. The process guarantees that the immense weight of the piers, concrete beams, and the roadway itself is supported by a foundation that is as steadfast as the rock beneath it. After the foundations are set, it's time to raise the piers. First, steel reinforcement cages are carefully positioned for the columns, followed by the installation of steel molds around them. These molds are crucial. They secure the concrete and shape the columns. Once the concrete sets and hardens, the molds are removed. Leaving the solid structure behind. While the team on the elevated section continues to build the piers, Engineer Kojo and his ground crew are busy compacting various layers of soil. The challenge of building the expressway lies in ensuring that traffic and daily life continue smoothly without interruption. As the construction unfolds, the piers rise majestically. There are 6 distinct types of piers in this grand design. Single column piers, double column piers, single column frame piers, double column frame piers, double column portal piers, and the towering 3-column portal piers. Among them, the single column pier stands as a true giant. Unlike the others, it is a structure of immense thickness, a colossus in both form and presence. As piers rise and main caps take shape on site, a dedicated team of engineers and workers meticulously assembles the beams and girders. Thousands of concrete girders are being meticulously crafted for the elevated section of the Nairobi Expressway. Transporting these massive beams from the plant to the construction site is no small task. Each girder requires 2 skilled technicians to navigate through the bustling and often chaotic construction zones. The process carries inherent safety risks. Standing over 3 meters tall, stretching beyond 50 meters in length, and weighing approximately 115,000 kilograms, each girder is a marvel of engineering and a logistical challenge. Upon arrival, the girders are carefully installed. This task demands precise coordination and expertise from the construction team, as even a single mistake could lead to catastrophic consequences. But one machine makes this work a little bit lighter. Its name, the beam launcher. Towering above the construction site, this engineering marvel is designed to lift, position, and secure massive concrete beams with precision. A marvel of engineering, it demands seamless choreography between Kenyan and Chinese crews, working in harmony with its operator to gently place each girder atop towering piers. Its efficiency is unmatched, reducing time and labor while ensuring the safety of the workers below. The process repeats thousands of times as girder by girder, a highway begins to emerge from the skyline, a testament to precision and determination. On December 23rd, history unfolded. Under the gaze of President Uhuru Kenyatta, the last box girder was launched, a moment that signified a turning point in the transformation of Nairobi. From that milestone, the builders pressed forward, shaping the deck slab. Raising the median barrier and installing electric poles. Finally, the smooth layer of bitumen will crown the expressway, ready to redefine urban mobility. By May 2022, the ambitious road was ready for its grand unveiling, becoming a proud symbol of the Kenyan government's progress. Designed to ease the city's chronic traffic woes, this sleek expressway has not only eased congestion but also reshaped the city's skyline, marking a new era in urban development. My name is Enoch Sikolia, and I am the Kenyan historian.